こんにちは、いくこです。今日も日記のお宅にやってきました。突然ですけども、なんか夏がまた戻ってきたようで暑いです。もう9月も終わろうとしていますが、こんな天気です。ということで、今日もやっていきたいと思います。So, Nikki, thank you very much for having me. is that the right word?
Well, I think that... no, not really.
Not really. What do I have to say? Thank you
very much. Well, you do say that, but it has other connotations, so it's best if you're going to be polite. You know, if you're saying it to a young man, it's best to say thank you for allowing me to come here or something.
Oh, that's okay.
Thank you for having me is a bit
younger.
Yes.
Okay. So thank you for allowing me to come in here.
Yes, you could. Thank you for giving your time. Thank you for
giving your time. That is.
You're very welcome.
So
what are we going to do?
Yes, today I brought the Twin Peaks, sort of that secret diary of Laura Palmer. I got this book for a long time ago again.
You got this book for what?
For a long time ago.
Oh, you got it a long time ago?
Yes.
Yes. And you haven't read it?
Yes, I thought it a little bit mark. Actually, I read today I picked one chapter.
Mm-hmm.
But only this chapter has a line. So, long time ago, I read it, but same chapter.
Right.
Because this is the date is so dear diary. Oh, dear diary. So I picked up this one. Yeah, dear diary. Because the date is November 12th, 1987.
Right.
A long time ago, and at the time I was in England, so so I picked this chapter.
Just this chapter?
It's quite you know.
Oh, I see. Right.
So,
yeah.
Again, I need reading glasses. Okay. So, dear diary. I hope God reads this.
Sorry?
I hope God reads this.
Oh, God, right.
God. I hope God reads this. I could use the help. It is definitely the end of my life, the end of my belief in myself, trust, everything gone. Leo and Bobby came to get me at the stables because I could hardly walk another step. Bobby said he had called home for me and told them he was taking me out to a surprise dinner. We'd be back later. That was sweet and very considerate of him, I must admit. But like I told Leo and Bobby from the back seat as I changed clothes, Again, a thank you to Bobby for borrowing something for me to wear of Donna's. Who
Donuts.
donuts. Donna, the name of the woman.
Oh, Donna. Right.
Donna. Donna's. So again, a thank you to Bobby for borrowing something for me to wear of Donna's, who tells Bobby she's worried about me. I'll admit surprises here, not that I doubt Donna's loyalty or her friendship, but I believe now too much in Bob. Too much in Bob. There's a big capital, B-O-B.
Somebody's name.
No.
Short for Robert.
Oh, short for Robert.
Bob.
Oh. I told them both that I was worried, that I had good reason not to leave any one place all night long. All night long. I said I was concerned enough that if we all agreed, we could turn back and forget the Coke until tomorrow. Bobby laughed at me, and Leo patted my hand as if I were something cute, something that chopped the same message again and again.
What, the message? Didn't get the word. Chart, it sounded like.
Chirped.
Right.
Chirped.
Right. Chirped.
And
Birds chirp.
Bird chirped. So, Leo patted my hand as if I was something cute, something that chirped the same message again and again.
Right, that's right.
Pulling a string on my back. Unnecessary. I don't think this is very safe. I don't think this is very safe. We drove out past. I drove out past Milltown and deeper into Low Town. I've never seen a night so dark. No moon anywhere in the sky. This even worried Leo, who I'm sure will take good care of me until I go. Everything I need right now is either a substance or the cash with which to buy a substance. My little white friend. Another lie, but at least I looked this one right in the face and said I'd believe it anyway. Temporary happiness is better than slowly allowing friends, family, lovers a frightening peek at how close I am to self-destructing. Don't come too close. There is no longer safety in numbers. I can promise you that. We drove up to a small road without a posted sign of any kind, but assumed it was a right road, as it was the only one around for miles. Bobby just sat there before driving down towards the house. Leo egged him on, like, "Come on, Bobby, let's drive." I tried to get his attention, too, but he was honestly in another world. His face was something out of the Twilight Zone. The minute Bobby came out of his thought, he began barreling down the road. Bowling.
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 It's barreling. It must be American.
American, yes, this word, yeah.
Yes.
Barreling.
Barreling, it means being in a barrel, I suppose, and going round and round. I've never heard it before.
Oh.
Yes, I should think it's American for rolling down the road.
Rolling down the road. I mean, barreling.
Barreling.
Barreling down the road.
Barreling.
It's
2 R's there. Barreling.
Barreling down the road. Completely darkness ahead of us that somewhere shadowed a house. One I hope was filled to an obscene level with cocaine, and a quick drink if I managed a smile. Show teeth, I thought. Leo looked at me like for a moment it struck him as wrong to be down here, under these conditions, not knowing anyone, and padded up with the cash totaling in the thousands. I just slid back into my seat and shut up, suddenly realizing how ridiculous it was of me to change clothes. I'm only dressed for trouble when it comes to low town in an hour of darkness, still not explained in news reports or radio stations. They are not even saying there is a power failure. I said, I wonder how long would it take the police to get down here after a call. Bobby reached into his jacket and produced his father's pistol. It gleamed only slightly, and I told him he was completely fucked out of his mind to be carrying that around with him. I was now sure that it was not a stomach ache. I was experiencing, but instead of quite obvious gut instinct to turn around and drive like a fuckle until we were close to home. The car did not turn, nor did it slow. The road showed no signs of life, no house up ahead, not a fucking soul around. Well, perhaps a soul or two, which was even more reason to make a silent getaway while we still had the chance to leave together. Out of nowhere, it seemed, Bobby slammed on the brakes. The trunk spun in 2 full circles, and dust shot up and began to glow in the light from the headlights. Finally we stopped. We were all in a bit of shock. I thought I saw someone. Bobby said I didn't want to run him over. We all got out and moved slowly in the dark. All of a sudden, someone grabbed me from behind and began to strangle me. I thought, I don't believe I'm going to die this way. In Low Town, during a blackout no one will even admit is actually going on, while I'm trying to buy drugs, cocaine to be specific, and neither of the 2 strong and burly men I have as companions know I'm being fucking strangled. I thought that was it. I'd bought the ʻbærəlɪŋ
Where are you?
I bought the ɡăddæm.
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 ɡăddæm. That's real American.
ɡăddæm.
God damn it.
ɡăddæm. ɡăddæm. I bought the ɡăddæm firm here. Cash paid in full. The grip loosened, my vision blurred, and passed out cold. I woke up in a drug dealer's house with a headache that thought it was an aneurysm. Bobby and Leo came into the room, and Bobby obediently took a seat next to me and acted worried about my head, and his concern reminded me of just how it had happened, and I said a fair amount of sarcasm in this. I might sarcasm in this.
Sarcasm.
This, I might add. Whose fucking bright idea was it to strangle me until I passed out cold? Whose fucking bright idea was it to strangle me until I passed out cold? No one responded. Then I guess this would be the way you guys meet chicks here in Lowtown. So then I guess this would be the way you guys meet chicks here in Lowtown. Silence in return. Classy. The fattiest of the four dudes pulled a gun from his shirt and aimed it at me. I looked at him like he was going a bit overboard, maybe. But the shut up or fuck off would have been perfectly clear to me. He cocked the motherfucking the thing and brought it to my face.
He motherfucking what?
He cocked the motherfucking thing and brought it to my face.
He brought it to my face, yes. Yes.
It's American.
Yes. Well, they do say motherfucker here, but it comes from American Army, doesn't it? Military, they say. Years ago.
So, apologize.
I apologize.
I apologize, sweetheart. 私はこの単語の発音ですね、間違えるの、これが初めてじゃないですね。前のいろんな動画でも間違えてます。apologize。これをすぐ apologize って言ってしまうんですね。なんか癖ですね。てか変な風に覚えてるからそれが抜けないんですね。apologize です。Can't expect everyone wearing a dress to be a girl. He looked at me, licked his gun. Nice titties. I know, not that this explanation for strangling me made any sense at all. His apology was accepted, and quite seriously preferred over a permanent hole in my head. I offered my hand and thanked him for not shooting me. It would have really fucked up my everything. No, evening. It would have really fucked up my evening. There was a pause, and no handshake. Slowly, and with great pleasure, he began to curl the edge of his mouth up, and ended the performance in a frozen eat shit and die grin, the likes of which I had only seen once before. I knew the deal was bogus. Is it?
Bogus.
Bogus.
Yes. Wasn't for real.
I knew the deal was bogus. I found myself kept alert. Alert. And
Alert. You know, alert is alert is like I'm watching the trees and if somebody's coming. I've got to stay alert to see see what's happening.
Found myself kept alert and up to date on the etiquette of silence by the 4 pistols that found quite important parts of my face on which to rest their barrels. Cold metal, a chill at the base of my neck. Frightening, call me crazy, but weapons often cause me to hyperventilate and desire large quantities of fresh air ASAP. I told them I was going to the truck. I kept thinking one of the guns would go off and make a beeline for me. I had to get air, which was made more difficult than usually due to the shrinkage that took place in my neck. Besides, I'm afraid of bullets and would bet good money that they hurt when inserted inside the flesh at a high speed.
で、以上がパート1になります。これ読んでて、私ちょっと読みやすかったですね。これツインピークスで物語テレビでシリーズやってたと思うんですけれども、見た方いらっしゃると思いますが、私実はそれは見てないんですね。そうなんです。でもそうですね、やってるのを知ってたんですけれども見てないです。ということで、パート2に、移りたいと思います。それでは See you in the part 2. Bye!